The 25th Hour Radio Show. Just so everyone knows, I'm on the phone with Anthony Forté, known worldwide as the legendary San Francisco Bay MC, Rappin 4-Tay. Thank you so much for being a guest on my show today, sir.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine, Rob. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, sir. I'm doing good.
I have a surprise for you before we get started.
All right. What's that?
Last night, what I did is I inducted you into the Playaz Club.
Oh, yeah.
You are a member of the Playaz Club.
I am now an official member of the Playaz Club, with the CEO of the Playaz Club being yourself, Rappin 4-Tay.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Hey,
Go have a ball.
That's right, man. That's awesome right there. That's one of the highlights of my life.
That's big. I up there with the top two of them. Hello.
That's awesome, man. That makes my day. I appreciate that.
All right.
So on this show, Forté, I like to start off by getting a little background information about the guests' beginnings.
Most definitely.
I do that because there's people out there listening that someday want to reach the level of success that you've achieved, and it might give them some ideas on how to do that, and if anything, inspire them.
Definitely.
So answer this, man. Is it true you honed your skills before your name got out there by studying the works of well-known poets?
Yes, well-known poets like Alex Haley, Langston Hughes, Sidney Shelton. The list goes on. I always do a lot of reading, thanks to my grandmother and my grandfather, Mary, rest in peace. They stayed on me. You know what I mean? It was beautiful. I didn't understand it as a youngster, and hopefully I could reach the attention of the youngsters. Hopefully they can hear this interview and put a little paint where it ain't.
Absolutely. I asked this question here to a lot of musicians, and that is, what would you consider your big break to be? Because I first heard you on Too Short's Don't Fight the Feeling off of the Life is Too Short album. Was that what got your name out there, or was it something else that I just don't know about?
You're close. You're close. When we got my name out there, in all honesty, and keep it real, we got my name out there is a respect that I have for my elders. Let me elaborate. I have respect for the older individuals with the platinum whiskers, like the Whispers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was on tour always hung around older individuals, and I always ciphered knowledge. The kids on the block, but I always wonder why I always got a popsicle, why I always got a slingshot, why I always got G.I. Joe, why I always got the big wheel, the new green machine. Because I used to go kick back with my uncles and then watch them play dominoes and et cetera, and do store runs for them back and forth and what have we. And they used to pay me to do so. And I was just listening to what they talked about, and I listened to the music they played, and it got embedded, and it was embedded. I was sprung on it. It sprung like a lab rat. So when someone my age stepped up to me, there was no competition. There was no opponent. There was an invisible man. Oh, boy.
So how did you hook up with Too Short? Did you guys grow up together? How did you hear about each other?
Well, I'm from San Francisco, Too Short's from Oakland. That's just a hop, skip, and away. It's just a bridge over. Raiders, Niners, Raiders, A's, Giants. So there was a club in San Francisco that one of my uncles put together to keep the youth off the streets. It was called the Solar System. Hunters Point. They called it HP, Hunters Point, San Francisco, California. The Bayview District. And everybody from all around would come to this club. Rap contest, talent contest, speech contest, etc. They had a finale day one day with a rap contest. I won the rap contest. Fortunately, Too Short was in the crowd. He liked my skills so much that he invited me to open up a show for him. When I opened up the show for him, I tore the roof off that mother. They had to go get the construction people to come put the roof back on the next day. And from that day on, I had a choice. It was either Too Short or Ice-T. I chose Too Short because it was closer to the Bay Area. Because Ice-T, I performed my first big sold-out show with Ice-T at a place that's still standing right now. It's called the Fillmore in my city, San Francisco, California. And once again, I tore the roof off of that. And, hey, we'll just pop in like over red from that point on in my life.
There you go, man. And you capitalize on that success, releasing a string of successful albums and singles, and I wouldn't. This wouldn't be a complete interview if I didn't mention at least one of them. So tell me about the track Playaz Club, which really made its mark on the Billboard charts. Where were you at, and what were you doing when inspiration hit and you started putting pen to paper, writing this future hit?
I was in it, and I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of people keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a billion. I was in San Quentin prison on my bottom bunk when I wrote that. I wrote that a couple of days right before my mother's birthday. So on the 18th of December, the Playaz Club is having its 21st anniversary. I want everybody to purchase it. If you can't purchase it, just get it. Robert, he'll get it. Me, we'll get you a copy of the Playaz Club anniversary. Oh boy! Back to the subject at hand. Back to the question. I wrote the Playaz Club for everyone in San Francisco, but for every player worldwide. The reason why I wrote it for San Francisco because I always was criticized how we have cyphers, different individuals and different rappers, and they would talk about me because they would talk about me, literally, because I was from San Francisco. You know, we have gay parades and we're having weed and homosexuality. Me, myself, I feel like it's a free world. Sometimes a little too free, but it's a free world. And to each his own. I choose a microphone. So I went back down to the Boogie Down basement and recorded the Playaz Club. Now everybody knows what San Francisco is all about, despite what they say. We got warriors, we got giants.
Yeah, check this out, man. I'm sure you had written numerous songs before that one, and I want to know your thoughts on this, man. Why do you think it was, or what do you think it was about Playaz Club that really clicked with everyone who listened to it? Because this song was a nationwide hit that everyone liked.
There was a chemistry that I was given from a higher power. It took years for me to realize that God has placed me on this earth to be a messenger. There's a message that I have from my brain cells and words that I have to teach. Each one teach one. I believe in education way for incarceration.
And, you know, just like any good businessman, you use the momentum of your musical success to become part of a major motion picture. You've written music for major motion picture soundtracks. You continue to collaborate with the biggest names in the industry. And speaking of collaborating on tracks with other artists, that's sort of a unique thing, I guess, referring to rap music. You see it in other styles of music, but you not near to the extent as you do in rap. And to someone like me who's on the outside looking in, it seems like the rap industry is nothing but a big family who's willing to help each other out. Is that the case, or is it just strictly business?
You know, I'm glad you said that, because that's what it should be. That's what it should be. So like kids going to school, that's what should happen. But like we know, it's too much right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But God has blessed a chosen few. And I feel like the individuals who do believe in a higher power, you know, they have their armor. There's a such thing as the devil. Rebuke the devil. Rebuke the devil. That's how I rock, man. I'm God's son. I'm God's child. Just like you, Rob. I'm God's child.
That's right. That's right.
I'm a stepper. It's pretty hard to stop a stepper from stepping.
I feel you on that, man. You know, that leads us into discussing your latest project. You have a new album on the horizon, right? What can we look forward to on your latest joint?
I would just like to say, Merry Christmas, because that's exactly what it is. It's a Christmas present for the world, for the nation, and it's entitled More Champagne. So if you don't drink, you use an apple cider, and we'll go, because I'm a rider. You know what I mean?
You're a rider drinking that apple cider, huh?
I can't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't want to stick to me. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Come on. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. I would like everyone is listening to this interview, if you would, and if you could, please send a prayer out to my mother. My mother's ill right now. She has cancer. And after this interview, I'll be leaving my cousin Sugar Free's house here in LA. And I'll be headed to San Francisco. We'll be by her side, many roses and whatever she wants, because that's how I got here. I would like a lot of people to listen to that track too. It's called I Always Love My Mama. I did it before, and it's on YouTube. I'm going to do a deluxe version for the world as well. And it'll be dedicated. It'll be something from Rappin 4-Tay to your mama with no drama. Please believe
Well, man, your mother's definitely in my prayers, Forté. Definitely.
Yeah, her name is Jocelyn. She's such a sweet children. Cause she's my favorite girl.
That's right.
And, you know, so I'm not too proud to put it on out there. I've been crying all night, you know what I'm saying, blowing me some cannabis and some vegetables and, you know, just basically trying to, you know, stay in a calm state of mind. And God said it's going to be okay. You know, it's not like God's gaining an angel. There's only God can judge me. I mean, Tupac said, only God can judge me.
Well, definitely everybody say a prayer for Forté's mother out there, and not to get off. Yeah, man, and not to get off that subject, but I want to talk just real quick again about that album because I want to make sure everybody knows about it. You know, it has to be a little different for you when releasing an album today as it was 25 years ago. Have you adjusted well to the change in how things are done with the advent of the internet, or is it as complicated to you as it is to me, man?
Yeah, good question, Rob. Man, this microwave, I call it the microwave world. You can take a turkey and put it in the microwave, be ready in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? My point is, what's old is what's new. And this is beyond a lot of individuals' comprehension. So I feel like it's my job to wake their game up. All the songs you hear, there's songs that individuals went deep down in the archives and just recreated. They just added a little more pasta, a little more, should I say, ragu to the pasta. And excuse my Bay Area lingo. I'm coming out with a book entitled The Raptionary. I'll make sure you get one first. The Raptionary, not the dictionary.
So what's the Raptionary about? Is it going to have like this different terms or something, and explain what the terms mean?
Different terms, slangs, Bay Area lingo, off the heat for sheezy, for shizzle, my nizzle, off the hizzle. I'm on the radio. I'm on the fizzle like nizzle with whistle.
I'm going to need that. I wish I had that book in front of me right now, man.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure you get one with the hurry upness.
I hear you, man. But you know, the good thing about the internet, we get to reach our audience instantly. We get that instant feedback, and that's a good thing. Speaking of that, man, where can my audience go and get all the latest information about Rappin 4-Tay and your album? You know, your social media and website. Where can people go?
Let's go to www.theplayasclub.com. After going to www.theplayasclub.com, they can go to WordPress, Rappin 4-Tay. It'll be there live and direct. Kick back to us to get you a brew or some popcorn or something. Okay, take you on a journey with it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Nice one.
Now, is there anything you'd like to mention that I might have failed to bring up before we wrap things up here? Any words of wisdom, any shout outs, anything like that?
I like to mention the fact that as we speak right now, I'm with the homeboy Fat So Fresh. You know what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to slide the world a token, and it's Fat So Fresh. FatSoFresh@gmail.com. That's FATSOE. Fresh.
Fat So Fresh, part of Rappin 4-Tay's crew, correct?
Right, part of my recipe, part of my 4 flavors. The name of my label is 4 Flavors, and it stands for the North, the South, the East, and the West Coast, man. There's no exceptions. I got love for the whole wide world, man. Dub, welcome to the Players Club. Hello.
Well, with that, man, I'm going to wrap it up, man. Thanks for being on the show today. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I hope I can speak with you again in the future. If I'm ever out in the Bay Area, I'm definitely going to be looking you up, man.
Yes, San Francisco, California. Hey, Rappin 4-Tay.
The 25th Hour Radio Show.